Is GameStop buying Bitcoin? Plus Pepe meme coin news. We're going to talk about it all in this video. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night, I take you guys on my crypto investing journey. I'm still super sick, so I apologize if my noise sounds a little bit nasally, but I thought this was actually kind of hilarious news that I wanted to share with you. Let's just jump right in, get started. I respect your guys' time. If you do get any value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications with the bell so YouTube pushes more crypto related content to you guys. Plus, it really helps me out. I'm sick. Let's just get through it. Bitcoin sitting around 97.5. It's kind of been bouncing. We're looking at the day chart view here. If we switch over to the 4-hour chart, we've had a little bit of momentum going into today, right? Seems like just yesterday we flirted with 94. We're back up to 97. We're still trading in this channel though, right? So I'm not putting a whole lot of weight into this right now because we've kind of just been flirting in this channel here. We had a false breakout earlier, right? And this was kind of the end of January where we got above, we went back up to 105, 106, and then obviously we sold down here with the tariff news. So popped out above, we're kind of floating below this line. I want to see this resistance turn into support before we can really start getting excited. And that would be right around 98-ish thousand. So put that on your guys' radar. So we're going to talk about, is GameStop buying Bitcoin? But before we do that, I just want to talk about Pepe real quick. So right now sitting at the 509, almost at the .0 mark. And Pepe, for those who don't know, this is one of the bigger meme coins that have launched. A lot of folks are saying this is like the Doge of this cycle, and it really has run, right? Right now it's sitting at a $4 billion market cap, and it's 100% circulating supply, right? So it's totally out there. You're not going to be diluted. The token's actually been out for quite some time. Here we're looking at the month chart, and you can see, like most altcoins, it really has just been getting destroyed. And we see that here, right? If we actually take a measurement from where we're at right now, and we go up to the top not too long ago, so roughly 194% move, or roughly a 3x from where we're at. So this is the reason that I like these really well-established meme coins that have large market caps, right? Over $4 billion is because there's no way projects like this are going to rug. They're way too established. And if you actually scroll down, you can buy this everywhere, right? It's listed on Binance, Bybit, Gate.io, OKX, BTCC, Mexi, Coinbase, like it's everywhere. This project's not going away. I really do suspect that later in 2025, Pepe could hit new all-time highs. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet. But I think Pepe has reached critical mass adoption. Everybody's talking about it. It's easy to get too, right? Once retail comes back in, they're going to want tokens that are easy to buy. Most of them start on centralized exchanges, right? Like the Binances, like the Coinbases. So this token, I think, is really set up well to fly once retail comes back. And we're talking, could Pepe be the Doge of this year? Well, let's take a look at Doge. Last cycle at its peak, Doge hit over $80 billion market cap, right? Over $80 billion. Pepe, on the other hand, is only $4 billion, right? So that's a 20x if it hits just as high as Doge did back in the day. And I would make the argument there's going to be more money this cycle compared to last. So it wouldn't surprise me if a project like Pepe actually had a higher market cap than Doge did at its peak. Again, just because there's going to be more money in the cycle. So why are we talking about Pepe today, right? Well, Martin, I don't even want to pronounce this guy's name. He tweeted a day or two ago that he tried to short Pepe, but the stupid stuff was so strong, so he gave up. Lost $100,000. Why does anybody care about this garbage? Well, a lot of people care about it because, again, it probably is the meme of this cycle. And for those that don't know about Martin, he was he was the CEO of a couple different pharmaceutical companies, and he actually tried to increase life-saving medications. He tried to increase the price of them. So kind of a scummy guy. A lot of people are saying that they're kind of glad that he lost this 100K. I'm genuinely curious what your guys' takes on it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm a physician throughout my day job. So people like this really just don't rub me the right way. So speaking of Pepe, I actually opened up on BTCC a 10x long position on it. So you can see here on the bottom, I'll actually try to zoom in a little bit on this. I opened a 10x long position. I'm up a little bit on it now, right? I'm up about roughly 5%. I just put this in this morning. I put $100 in it. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I think Pepe is going to do well this cycle. So obviously, leverage trading can be dangerous. You need to know what you're doing, but you can get outsized returns if you buy projects that you have strong conviction in and you use low leverage. Now, 10x isn't super dangerous. That would mean that Pepe would have to fall 10% for me to get liquidated, which could happen, right? Never, use leverage money that you're not willing to 100% lose. Speaking of BTCC, I have my link down below. You can get 10% deposit bonuses for first-time folks. Guys, this comes out to over 10 Gs. There's no KYC. There's no VPN, right? That means you don't have to give them any of your personal information. And you can 500x leverage on some of these really big projects, ETH, Bitcoin, Solana, right? On Pepe, you can only do a 50x, and I say only, which is still a ton of leverage, but link will be down below. They are a channel. They're a partner of the channel, so it does help me out. Okay, last thing I want to say about Pepe is in 2024, we kind of saw this breakout from Pepe. And right, obviously, Pepe is on ETH. And we know ETH really hasn't been doing that well. If we actually just take a look at ETH, right, it's still under $2,700. If we go back to its max, it hit roughly 49, 48K. So if ETH can go back and hit its all-time high, which I'm counting on it's doing, Pepe is going to break out along with it. This is all kind of under the context that altcoins start to fly, right? So this is the others chart. And what the others chart looks at is all of the entire cryptocurrency market minus the top 10 coins, right? And we drew this previous line of support, which is now acting as resistance. I don't think a lot of these smaller alts and meme coins like Pepe are going to break out until we can get back above this trend line and use it as support. Okay, so probably what you guys are all here for, we're done with the Pepe news, is this picture that Ryan Cohen posted with the none other than Michael Saylor, right? CEO of Microstrategies. So you're probably asking, okay, who's Ryan Cohen? Well, Ryan Cohen, he is the CEO of GameStop, right? And there's actually a lot of news because he posted this picture just a couple days ago. GameStop MicroStrategy shares rise after Ryan Cohen, again, who's the CEO of GameStop, posts a picture with Michael Saylor. And I think the interesting thing here, what everybody's saying on Twitter, is GameStop has over $4 billion in cash, right? And we all know cash loses its purchasing power year after year after year, right? Within the last 5 years, approximately 20% of the total money supply has been created out of thin air. So one could make the argument that it could be advantageous to take some of this $4 billion in cash and buy Bitcoin with it. I would even go a step farther to say is the next time that the roaring kitty, once he starts tweeting about GameStop and the stock price goes up, sell some of their shares and buy Bitcoin with it. So I'm really curious, what is your guys' take on it? This is me on YouTube. If you guys get any value out of this at all, give me a like, subscribe, and let me know. Do you think Pepe is going to blow up? Do you think GameStop should buy Bitcoin with their cash reserves? Guys, I'm really sick, but I wanted to get this video out. Again, if you got any value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video.